Hello everybody, this is Dedra with Paper Crafts and Planners, and I am here with my August setup in my big happy planner, and it is the monthly layout system or monthly layout configuration, whatever you want to call it, for Happy Planner. The big one is 8.5 by 11. I used it last month, was the first month for this one, and I did one book July, but let's face it, it's not much of a challenge when you have a planner that's this big. If you can't fit everything in your life in this planner, then I don't know what. But I only keep 3 months at a time in here, so I have room for all of my sections in the back. I had some pretty lofty goals in July, and I think that I thought that since I wasn't very productive the first 6 months of the year with everything going on and being sick and all sorts of stuff, that I was going to make up for everything in July. Well, that didn't happen, and I am happy with what I did accomplish, though, and thinking about it more reasonably now in hindsight. And so I'm being a little kinder to myself in August. I did discover partway through the year this system called HB90, and it was designed by a lady. She goes by Heart Breathings on YouTube, and I will link to her channel and also a couple of videos. One where she talks about the Kanban board that she uses, and I've started using and loving. And then another one where she talks about her planner system, and she sells this on Etsy. I purchased the third quarter, which I'm only going to use for 2 months, but that's fine. It was only $15 for the third quarter printables. She has everything, including the calendar, months, and everything, but I'm not using that because I really love this. So I printed out her how to use this planner. She has all sorts of brainstorming and goal setting and looking back at the quarter before and coming up with what your ideal week should look like and what are your ongoing tasks and how do you break your goals down, how do you take your priorities into goals and then into projects and then break those down into tasks. And I think it's a really great system. If you're an author, she's an author who is self-published. She does all of her own stuff, so she really has to be productive. And if even if you're not an author, I'm not, and I really thought this system was awesome. So there's that I'm using. I also pulled out my perpetual calendar from Erin Condren. I only have ever had one Erin Condren planner, and to me it was just a little expensive for what I do and what I can accomplish with another planner. But it came with this perpetual calendar. I've probably been using it for 6 years. So the great thing is if you have someone new to the family and there's a new wedding, you want to put their anniversary in, you want to put that new person's birthday in to remember them, a new baby's born, you add it to here, and then when you go to do your planning yearly, quarterly, monthly, you can go through this and make sure you're not missing anything. You don't want to miss anybody to celebrate their big things. I pulled out the Homebody sticker book from We Are Memory Keepers, Me and My Big Ideas, and then I pulled out the Boss Babe. I used a few things from that, but mostly this one. It's just beautiful. See the flowers and the little banners and things. I pulled out a mild liner, a little X-Acto, a pencil, and a pen. Those are my big things I needed while I was setting this up. So here's what the monthly layout configuration has for the Happy Planner. Over here I use these habit trackers for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and then orders. And these worked pretty well last month for me to kind of get a visual of, okay, I haven't posted anything on Facebook for 3 days. What is going on? I need to get something back on there. So this was nice to have. Ideally, I would post every day to Facebook and Instagram. It does not happen, I'm going to be honest with you. But I did do a lot better last month than I ever have done. So I'm going to keep at it. This is my check off of big things I want to accomplish. I don't have my goals in here. I did it for July because it was my quarterly, just starting the quarter, and so I thought it would be nice to have that. But they're in a different section in my planner, this little tab here. This, I think I'm going to put a pretty quote. These are my top priorities for the month. This last month worked really well. I wrote down good things that happened during the month, and I really did enjoy that. And I think it's important for me, and I think it's probably important for everybody, especially right now with everything going on. Here's how I wrote out my ideal week. Using her system, I kind of made it pretty, and it's in pencil because I'm going to go through the first week, full week of the year, of the month, and see how it works for me. I may want to shuffle some things around. And then here's some ongoing tasks, and I decided to put those down. Again, it's in pencil because I might need to move them up and change things a little bit as I think of things as the month goes on. But this is one of my favorite sections from this happy planner. Now, this is where I was charting. I was using one of these a day just for tasks. Now, it's okay, but I wasn't very productive doing that. I think I need a little bit more, and that's where the HB90 comes in. So going forward, when I do my weekly review, I'm going to be checking my Kanban board, checking my my physical inbox, and then checking the inbox that I have in here that I do a brain dump in all the time. And then I'm going to take those tasks and split them up into business, personal and health, household, and then others, miscellaneous, things I do for other people and miscellaneous things. And then that way, when I'm planning my weeks and my days out, I will pull from these sections and cross them off. So these will not be pretty as the month goes on, as I do my first weekly review, which I'm getting ready to do after this video. And then here is what she does at the beginning of each week. Now this is for her book. She uses it for the book, the current book that's in progress, the title of the book, what's her goal, and what she actually accomplished, and then down here some notes. And right here where I've got the washi and this little sticker, I think it said how many words she wrote, how many pages, that kind of thing, which I don't need that. So there we go. So this is my main goal for this, the workroom redo I'm still working on, and hopefully the closet will be done. And then this is what her weekly overview looks like. And for me, I've just put what each, like this is an errand and a fun day for me Mondays. This is work on projects, and then in the morning and then in the afternoon create things that I need to get working on. By projects, I mean the things that are on my Kanban board. So that's my closet and workroom redo. That's the whole workroom. And then it's things for my Etsy shop and orders. And so those are my big things that are on there. And those are things I'm working on right now. The Etsy shop will be a constant and the orders will be a constant. But this project will change as I finish one and get another one up, hopefully. This is a day I create. This is a day I work on projects, and then admin in the afternoon, paperwork. I need to stop putting that off and actually do it each week. Friday is going to be my day where I figure out what do I need to catch up on? What does this day need to be about? It might be a household day. It might be, I don't know yet. So we're going to see how this week goes. This is my filming day, and this is my planning day. Okay, so then she has these daily sheets, and they're really pretty. And I've added, of course, my own touches to it. At first, I thought I'd put things down here on the time section and then, map it all out, like what am I going to do from 12 to 1 and all that. But I think what works better and what will work better for me than this, plus it not looking very pretty, is just to use the highlighter of the hours that I want to work and then have a task list here of what I want to accomplish that day. And so I can cross them off, but they're going to happen within these hours, if that makes sense. Over here, I'm going to have some kind of quote or a little sticker motivation. And then here, I'm going to try to write a good thing for the day. Every day, I don't know if I'm going to accomplish it, but here's how it goes all the way through. And then at the end of each week, she has this weekly review, which is really nice. And I'll try to do this. I have another one I've been using from that book for creative business owners. And so I don't know if I'm going to use them both or just start using this one for this month and see if I like it better. And then I'll do this when I do my weekly review. Okay. And then going through each week, each day looks the same. And then at the end, you have a monthly review. And then I put the note page, left the note page here. So this will be my August review. Again, I'm going to try it this month. If I don't like it as much, I'll go back to the review I was using before for creative business owners. Anyway, I'm really excited to give this a try and see how it works. And I hope you have something set up for August to help you with all of your goals. I really appreciate you watching my video. Happy planning, everybody.